Hello, happy Winning Wednesday, everyone, and 3 minutes behind. Not too bad today. So, this week has been interesting. I will say that, let me see, hold on, that there has been some very big moments where I was feeling I would say not as energetic as normal. And there's a lot going on solar flare wise, which has a lot to do with it. Just be aware of that. We have new moon. New moon, I believe, is either today or tomorrow. And then we also have Three Eye Atlas, which is coming through, which, believe what you want about it. Everybody has their own opinion on it. And stand by. Anyways, so lots going on cosmically. We're getting some pretty big flares right now. So as the flares come through, it is reacting with our magnetic field of the earth, which also, again, we're energetic beings, so it is affecting us in lots of different ways. That being said, we are talking about safety today, which is perfect because obviously, in a time where we value safety, sometimes we don't really feel safe with all the things that are going on inside of the world, things that are going on in the news. So that's also, again, why I talk about not watching the news and not really playing into it. Yes, you can look at it, I'm not saying like be completely disconnected with the 3D aspect of the world. However, keep in mind that the news is very based on fear. Their whole goal to get more viewers, to get more clicks, to get more whatever is to drive fear in their audience and the collective, so that they continue to watch the stories and continue to come back to their site and get updates and stuff. So when we talk about safety, like it is a core wiring program inside of our brain. It is something that we're always seeking. And so it's not like, I'm not talking about like safety in the sense of like having a seatbelt on when you go driving. I'm talking about your brain, like internally, is always scanning the room for safety. It's like every second, every day, even when you're really not aware of it. And so this is something that we, especially if you maybe had a childhood where you didn't feel particularly safe, you can become very hyper vigilant on this to learn to read people, how they look, their emotions, like the energetic signature that they're giving off in order to determine, like this is a lot where like people pleasing comes in. You are reading everybody constantly to determine if you are safe in that situation or not. So, like your brain, its number one job is not happiness or success or love, or if you look good in your jeans. Every millisecond, your nervous system is running silently in the background asking, am I safe right now? So this is emotionally, physically, socially, to know if you are still part of the tribe, that you're not going to be cast out. So that constant scan, it determines where your body, opens to life, or it goes into fight or flight, into defense mode. And so this is why I teach a lot about your nervous system. It has to be congruent, in alignment. It has to be in the rest or digest more than it's in the fight or flight, in order to make change. You cannot make change from a dysregulated nervous system. Like, no matter what you do, you can push your way through and work hard and like grind it out, yes. But if your nervous system is dysregulated and it does not feel safe, you're going to continue to put yourself back at the beginning of the cycle that you've been building your entire life. So that's exactly why we can make change and it doesn't stick. So if you are not safe, the answer is no on if I am safe in your nervous system. Again, it's built to protect you. It does not care if you have all the good things, like you have enough money, like, or you look good, or if you're successful. Protection has its side effects. So if you've been stuck in a loop of chronic tension or exhaustion, or, always being busy, or, not living within your means, or, like you get a little bit of money and immediately spend it. So you put yourself right back in the same situation of like struggling or going paycheck to paycheck, or, you're having digestive issues, or you can't seem to lose the weight, or you lose the weight and it comes right back. Like all of those, your body, it's not broken. Like I want you to know, like, being in fight or flight is not a bad thing. It's meant to serve you. It just might not feel safe enough, open enough to let go of these things, to let go of these patterns, to let go of, whatever it is that you're trying to rewire or fix, right? So when you think about it, when your brain is detecting like a threat, like even as subtle things like rejection, or somebody's not going to agree with me, or failure, or maybe there's some sort of uncertainty, like it activates that old survival program. Like it goes back to the reptilian brain. Your heart rate's going to spike, your digestion is going to slow, your metabolism, it shifts because it wants to conserve energy, and your focus is going to narrow. Like you're not going to be able to see anything out here. You can't metabolize, you can't heal, you can't make change, you can't create when your system believes that you're under attack. So again, fat storage, constipation, numbing out, feeling burnt out, you can't turn your mind off, you're in constant like analytical state. That's your body's way of saying like, we're not safe, slow down. So the thing is, again, like threat doesn't mean danger. It can be like you're just emotionally overloaded, or you're lonely, or you have some like overstimulation, or you're even trying to meet impossible standards. And so if you're people pleasing or overworking or ignoring your limits, your body is going to read that as unsafe too. So what actually restores safety? It's not perfection. It's not performance. It's not just powering through. Like, it actually comes from presence, being present in the moment. And I know it's so freaking hard to be present in the moment, but you know what? Like breathing, connecting with your body, dropping in, and just doing like a body scan, like a couple times a day, like allowing your system to know that in this moment, I am safe. I am safe enough. Like there's no tiger coming at me. I'm not about to get run over by a car. I'm not, about like, I don't know why, but like a shooter comes in that popped up in my head. I'm not about to die right now. I'm safe enough. I will be here in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, tomorrow. So this is where, like, if you feel like the anxiety is creeping up, this is where practices like breath work, grounding is really good, like to go outside and just put your feet in the ground. I know some of you, it's already snowing, so that might not actually feel good. But, like even you know, simple awareness work, like feeling your feet on the ground, feeling your breath, feeling your seat in the chair. Notice your surroundings. What can I see that's green? What can I see that's yellow? What can I see that's blue? Right. So getting first daylight, even, or just even getting out and outdoors. First daylight is like the first 45 minutes when the sun is coming up, like to actually go outside and look up, even if it's cloudy, because the sun even filters through the clouds. But the first 45 minutes, you don't have to worry about UVA, UVB rays. Like you're activating your circadian rhythm. This is like better than a cup of coffee in the morning, is going outside and actually putting, like your not just the sunlight hitting your eyes, but putting your eyes up and allowing the sun rays to, like, it's activating that the blue light so that you do wake up. And this is also why it's important to have a night routine too. Like, get the blue light away from your eyes so that you do go into sleep. Like, I try to not look at my phone. Of course, like I'll do some like meditations that are guided sometimes, but I have the filter on it that turns everything yellow at 7 o'clock. And so I'm typically in bed around 10-ish, 9:30, 10-ish. And so at least 30 minutes before bed, I'm not looking at my phone if I can help it. But again, like I have it set on my phone and my laptop and everything that at 7 o'clock, it's going to turn off the blue light, and like it makes everything kind of yellow. So, um, when you start, like you start to do these kind of things, you're going to reteach your nervous system that there's evidence of safety. It doesn't need to guard you, guard the gates so tightly now. Your digestion will start to wake up. Your hormones will start to regulate. The weight will start to release. And so you start to actually inhabit yourself again. You start to become present. So if you've been judging, your way of life, like how much you don't have, or how much weight you're holding on to, like pause and maybe thank it. I know it sounds weird because um, there's a lot of things that we don't want in this situation. And again, remember, watch your languaging on that, on don't. But your your body was meant to protect you, and maybe every now and again you can say thank you for that. The more you respond to, like it wasn't trying to betray you, it was trying to protect you. The more you respond to that protection with compassion instead of frustration, the faster your body learns it can actually trust you again. So it's not about, forcing the change. It's more about creating enough safety for the change to happen naturally. So take a breath, obviously, inhale, and on the exhale, just remind your body, we're safe in this moment. We're safe enough. And that's how your healing will start to begin. So a deeper layer, to this that nobody ever really talks about is, your body cannot hold both safety and rejection at the same time. So you can do the breath work, you can do the affirmations, the mantras, and you can still stay stuck if you don't practice that self-acceptance, that compassion. And it's not, safety is not created by like being in control of everything, being in control of your life. If anything, it makes it worse. But it is created by allowing your life, allowing the shit to happen, allowing the detours. Actually, again, showing yourself compassion when things don't go as planned. So safety, it begins when you start, you stop fighting yourself. Every time you soften into your body, and say it's okay to be me. You're sending the nervous system the strongest safety signal you can send. Like you're telling it, I don't have to brace anymore. And that's, you know, think about like relationships. When someone is consistently reacting with like warm, um, love, like very soft, like tones, like talks to you like they actually like care about you and love you, like you relax around them. And the same is true inside of yourself. When your inner dialogue becomes a tone of safety rather than, judgment and ridicule or, like whatever it is, your entire physiology will shift in that moment from protection to possibility. And that's why so many people struggle, like, to follow through with goals or, healing programs and patterns. Like the subconscious does not actually resist change. It just resists unsafe change. And I'll say that again. The subconscious doesn't resist change. It resists unsafe change. So if transformation feels like a self-attack, like I have to the death of this identity, right? Like I have to fix this part of me. The body will dig its heels in and protect the very pattern that you're trying to release. So if change actually feels really loving, it feels safe, like you're the tone of it is I'm safe to grow now. Like your body will open. And the paradox of this is, like it's safety is actually not really a destination. Like it's a doorway. So when you feel safe, your creativity blooms. When you feel safe, your boundaries hold. When you feel safe, your body recalibrates to its own natural intelligence. And so healing isn't waiting. It's not efforting more. It's not doing more of the things. It's not the task lists of, in the morning I gotta drink the salt water to replenish my electrolytes and put the first sun in my eyes and do some grounding and do a little bit of breath work. Like it's waiting for safety. It's being and guys, this is me too. Like I do very much get into the the checklist of things that I need to do every day in order to keep myself in congruence. But the point about congruence is presence. It is not adding more things to your to-do list to do every day. It's actually being present in the things that you already do. So this is not talking to my kids while also looking at my phone. This is looking at them in their eyeballs as they talk to me and responding and, actually coming with loving presence, right? Like the next time you notice that when your shoulders are tensing or your breath gets shallow, take a pause. Because again, this work, it's all about bringing awareness to things. Is when that happens, it's your body's way of asking, am I safe right now? Just notice it, not with judgment. And then maybe answer it. Yes, we're safe. We're safe right now. You don't have to protect me right now. And notice like how much your shoulders start to soften, how much, like maybe that lump in your throat starts to go down or that feeling in your chest. And that simple reassurance, like moment after moment, the more that you do it, becomes a new baseline from which, of course, genuine, safe transformation unfolds. So, again, it's not about feeling safe with what's happening around you. It's about what's happening within you. So, again, like, take a breath. Remind your body that you are safe in this moment, right now. And notice. Again, notice without judgment. Take a breath. So I hope that's helpful. again, like we're very much in the hustle and bustle of things with Christmas coming up. Oh my God, it's next week. How did that happen? But yeah, like with everything that's going on, like we're very much in this go go go, fight or flight, whatever. Um, so this is just your reminder to pause and remind yourself that you are safe in this moment right now. And again, the more you do that, the more your nervous system will relax, even in, semi-tense situations. That being said, let's see. I don't really have many announcements today. We already had our healing day. It was the last one of the year, and it was beautiful, of course. We do have the Visionary You program that is going on until the end of the year. It is at a heavily discounted price, 50% off of what it normally is. And you also get 3 months of the Breathwork subscription with the Visionary You program. So the Visionary You program, what it actually is we decipher and decode these identities, these programs that are going on inside of your head so that we can safely, talk about safely rewrite them. And so you are the creator of your own reality. You are all, divine, magnificent, conscious beings. And, we just got a little mucky with that. We forgot that. And so this is really about that remembrance. This is coming back to who you were before you landed here on earth, before you signed those contracts to live the life, in this light body that you chose for yourself, and coming back to expanding your reality, having that capacity to hold all of the emotions, and in essence, raising your vibration and your frequency. So I really love the Visionary You. It's all on demand, so there's no classes you have to attend. It's just all right there, all the recordings. And with the Breathwork membership, this also gives you the chance to regulate your nervous system while you're making these changes. While you're regulating your nervous system, it's allowing you to make the changes inside of your body, and they stick. So I really love, of course, seeing the results from everybody that's been through the program, but I really love delivering this because it's such a game changer. And so again, I'll drop the link in the chat, but this is half price until the end of the year. It runs all year, but it's half price right now. And includes the Breathwork membership, which you get all the recordings from all of the past healing days and access to any live events, which happen every Thursday night, except for, of course, Christmas and New Year's. And then the other thing that is going on right now, there is a gift giveaway that is taking place. It's the Holiday Giveaway Garden. Has a lot of beautiful things for entrepreneurs, such as virtual event checklist, ways to use AI in your business. It's helping to stop burnout, pain management, stress management, embracing your worth, your divine worth. There is things for relationships, things to, help you keep promises to yourself, which is super important. It's actually a very big subconscious thing here. Mistakes that you might be, that might be killing your lead magnets and stuff. So, steps for online visibility. There's lots of really great gifts in this. So I will also drop that in the chat. And as far as announcements wise, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. So definitely go grab those because all of those are completely free. And of course, by signing up for them, you are signing up for somebody else's mailing list, But I do believe that a lot of these gifts are super helpful in this time, and that's how you can catapult yourself. Again, we are very supported with catapulting ourselves in this next year in 2026 because of everything going cosmically. However, this helps you get on the ground running now so that your results are even better in the next coming year. So I will post those all in the chat. And that being said, I hope you all have an amazing week. We will see you on Christmas Eve next week, next Wednesday. And I love and appreciate you all. I hope you have an amazing Christmas if I don't see you in the next one. And an amazing rest of your week. Bye now.